again. Who is it? Hurricane Hood News in the house again. Said the Pac Man. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, right, we back again. Who is it? Nigga, Hurricane Hood News and reviews in the house again. We going back again, and we going back again, and we going back again. For the very first time, the where we get the right checks, a right rhyme. Oh, no, we going back to the HHN Special Report. Shouts out to everybody. Just got done running errands. Woo-wee. It is a motherfucker. It is 2:17 in Detroit. 67 degrees. Wind chill is at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is a little low. It's all good, you know. Cool day, great day, peaceful day. Much love to Crystal is cool. Goddess of Earth, what's good? Crystal City. You about to get off into some news. You already know what it is. Much love, much love. Oh yeah. You know. Get off into some news, but before we get off into the news, we're gonna rock out. We're gonna jam out real quick. We're gonna jam out real quick. Ladies, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? There you go. HHN Special Report. The music time. There you go. Hey. Look at my eyes, thinking for the love inside. I'm telling for my love is right. My mind gives you butterflies, and I'm thinking for the love inside. This love divine, let me get that dash from behind. Come and chicks every week, put the sweet and I love your mind. Every girl is intelligent, and she is elegant. If I'm feeling sick, baby girl, be the medicine. Funny is such a ring, the pussy is better win. Fucking on the porch, when I come to the bed again, the baby be better win. Salute. On the house, so they accuse me, settled in, and sip a gin. Hair blowing the wind, the baby girl about to show me the twins. And I bet that she gonna blow me in. We gotta go to the den. If I can play with the kid today, to skip my day, just to get it again. Stop the eyes, baby girl, you been hypnotized by the guy that provide the rhyme. You lost, I provide the guy. You come in, dick, I provide the rhyme. Look at town, bitch, that's where I reside. But I leave it alone for you if you want me to. But you gotta be true, then I'ma give a love to you. Give a letter to my unknown boo. Hey. Let's vibe on out. Just getting back. Let's vibe. Smoke one. There you go. Let go. Spark it up. Let go. Hey. Man, that be so cold. Let go. Hey. Ladies, make your body flow, baby. Good afternoon, everybody. There you go. Baby girl, you a nice one. Home cook, yeah, I like some. Netflix and that chill shit. Think I found me the right one. Lights out or the lights on. R&B, play the right song. Play jagged edge, then you on the bed. And we smashing all night long. Roll up, then we smoke up. Wake and bake, then we float up. Past clouds, go to space. See stars in a purple haze. Baby girl, I make the day. Smoke the weed, let's go the way. Roll with me, I'll show the way to paradise. We gonna stay. Ooh, make your body flow. Ooh, and make your body flow. Ooh, and make your body start off with the ladies. Make your body flow. Salute. Good track. Make your body flow. Let's create love and light. We know that we gotta bless fight. Day and night, we feel the light. Now let's go to the future light. Like the sands on the shore, like the Holiday on the court. I'm a train that's not before. You the one, how you door. Close the door, about to smoke some more. Got the weed on the Baltimore. Like the shit you never heard before. Now your pussy I hung before. Legs wide, I'm up inside. Through the grind, make you feel fine. Love and hate is a thin line. We'll survive through the end times. Ooh, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body flow. Ooh, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body flow. Ooh, can make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body flow. Ooh, can make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body flow. Ooh, can make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, body flow. Ooh, can make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body flow. Ooh, can make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body, make your body flow.
Road One Production.
Nobody good. I make it body flow.
There you go. Let's go to outer space.
Fucking Arkansas. Fucking Arkansas.
You already know.
Road One
There you go.
Production.
Shouts out to everybody. This is the HHN Special Report. There you go.
Baby girl, better get up in the car. Better take a trip to a planetary star. Fly through space in a black double R. Pumping her cheeks in the back of the car. Smoking on the pack that I grabbed from a bar. Getting so high, let's blaze to the stars. Baby girl, let us see the shock in the awe. I got a hoop when I'm bagging the bra. I gotta win, and I gotta win. We can flow to the sky, sip a lot of gin. Chillin' on car 9, getting laid up. Silhouette shadows, and get lays up. Get it out the frame, gotta do my thing. Hurricane be the name, it will never change. Let's blaze on the blonde by the beat bang. And baby girl, you know you the sweet thing. You the sweetest thing. Got me through my pain.
Dub, you ready, right? That's Blood Dragon. You ready, right? Shouts out to Blood Dragon with the gaming. He was out there shooting some shit up. That was some good shit. I ain't played Doom in a minute.
Float to outer space, to the cosmos. While we stepping no hydro, got a legs to the side though. Baby girl rise low, don't worry about 5-0. We'll disappear to Cairo, kick it like Tybo. Baby get up in the groove, baby make a move, time to make a move. Baby fucking on the moon, got a lot of motherfucking room. Baby take it to the motherfucking moon. Love in the hit, love in the hit. Legs on my shoulder, baby feeling it. We can be friends with benefits. We need to really never look at it, sticking up paradise is another dimension. I didn't put trigger positions on super bitches to make the love, baby, it's a beautiful fit. You're the sweetest thing. Got me through my pain.
Coldest in the season in the universe.
Float to outer space. You're the sweetest thing.
Take it to outer space, y'all.
Got me through my
Not playing with it.
Let's smoke and drink.
From the bedroom to outer space, baby.
Float to outer space.
There you go.
Road One Production.
On the USS Hurricane.
Got me through
We
my
in Holodeck 3.
Let's smoke and drink.
There you go.
Float to outer space. Wait. No. Gotta get lit. Let's go. Let's up that tempo real quick.
Who's that lounging?
Who's that lounging in my shop?
Who's that lounging? Who's that lounging? Who's that lounging?
Salute everybody. Much love. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night.
Who's that lounging?
This a motherfucking bad chick. Let's go get the bag quick. dancing. Back to the crib, baby girl, with some passion. Let's go make some magic. Shit is outstanding. In the bedroom, singing stars in the planets. Hit it from the back and the front. More than a month. Popping nerd trees while I'm smoking on a blunt. Blueberry blunts. Fucker in the truck. In the parking lot, we be gone like a motherfucker. Lights, camera, action, girl, it's time to make a movie. You can be a big or a slim goodie. Keep them glasses on or take it off. Let me break you off. Follow me from the light to the dark at the park. Smash it in the car. Going in the raw. We don't give a fuck about the motherfucking law. Baby, you a star. Known it from the start. Sitting in my chair at that motherfucking bar.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah. I smell sexy.
Touchdown, everybody. Salute. Good afternoon.
Who's that lounging?
Good evening. Good night.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah.
She be good time.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah.
Good time.
I smell sexy. Yeah.
Who's that lounging?
It's a move in the red dress, friend got a blue dress. Took her to the room, baby girl, what we do next? Time to change the mood set, baby girl too wet. And a friend twerking on my dick by the pool check. Fuck her in the pool bed, put her in the suit. Yeah, baby girl, love you, wanna know what to do next. Go by the beach, yeah, freeze to the weed. Yeah, I can go deep, yeah, fuck her to the beat. Yeah, hit it from the back and the front. I ain't tryna stunt. Baby says she love me, but I treat her like a munch. Eat this shit for lunch, do this shit for months. In Cougar Town, I be gone like a motherfucker. Gotta make her feel it. Baby, can you dig it? I ain't said that in the motherfucking minute. Give her best of business. Smash it in the kitchen. Dining room, living room, got the nigga singing. Lanes to the ceiling. Swollen and I'm drowning in it. If I have a heart attack, well, I'll be dying in it. Baby, you a star. Known it from the start. Sitting in my chair at that motherfucking bar.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah.
I smell sexy.
Who's that lounging?
Shout out to Marcy Playground.
Who's that lounging?
Yeah. Now everybody grab your swishers and roll your blunts.
Phenom Rogue One Productions.
Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch. Baby, come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, get me smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, get me smoking on the spot. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch. Baby, come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, get me smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, get me smoking on the spot.
The Empire.
You the shit, hop up in the whip, turn the music up, baby, you know what it is. Party in the lot, party on the block. Fuck the 9 to 5, we gon' party on the clock. Then after that, she gon' party on the clock. Baby said she love me, but I know she a bop. Bop used to mean a fucking song that is hot. Now all it means, she's a motherfucking bop. Fucking definition, put her in position. Smoking on the blood while I smash her in the kitchen. On another mission, yeah, I'm going fishing. For a bad chick, put her legs to the ceiling. Now I'm suited up like a James Bond villain. About to kill the government in 49 minutes. Smash me a chick about 35 minutes. Girl, I gotta go, gotta handle my business. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch. Baby, come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, get me smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, get me smoking on the spot. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch. Baby, come on over here, let loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Her dress got a slit, showing up her tits. Walking through the hood, seeing who she gonna pick. Baby, you the shit. Come on over here. Smoking on the loud while I'm drinking on the beer. Never told me your name. Hopping in the rain. See the storm coming, yeah, we fucking in the rain. Smoking on the flame. Going to a brain. Fuck planet Earth, yeah, we on another plane. Hold up the liquor, roll up the swisher. Me and your bitch going down by the river. Like a power tool, hell yeah, I'm a driller. She like future mama told the bitch, call me bender. Bricks in the fender, sell it like a winner. Sell it January all the way to December. I'm a bad chick, I'ma eat her up for dinner. Just got some weed, baby, hand me the swisher. Got a let me turn it up a notch, baby. Come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch, baby. Come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch, baby. Come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch, baby. Come on over here, let me show you what I got. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot. Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up a notch, baby.
Fire. Not for the weak heart.
Got a fat, loud pack, yeah, we smoking on the spot.
Worldwide exclusive.
Got a fire, baby, let me turn it up.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? What's up, Jordan? It's time to tell him to live it up.
Plus on the bass, so you know the bitch bang, 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 bang.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
A brother from the Midwest, a brother from the down south, leave you with a West Coast vibe. Let's go.
To the club with the crew, what we gon' do? Pull a nice chick, get a loose. Going off the goose and the juice. We hang like a noose. The party going down on the roof. Baby, drop it low to the dance floor. Baby, put that as baby, they won't let go. Baby, look in my eyes and say you want a boss. What nigga do you want? Now I'm pretty close. 17, 38, all the ghost say. Oh, the Casamigos, what do you say? Hurricane and Jordan gon' put it on ya. From Detroit straight down to Georgia. We poppin' to 6 in the morning. This be so cold, keep it going. Knock it out the park with these cold moves. Yo, Jay, you tellin' them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
Yeah, tell the living girl, about to give it up. Tell the fine girl, put the drink in the bigger cup. Tell the tell the bread girl, about to drink it up. Now we give it dance slow, yeah, get the live it up. So we over the bitches, and when I'm ripping, I'm spitting for the whip, and for the feeling. I know they dig it. Got his head back to the bar and get some more. Lick the phone, this is the girl you wanna smoke. On the boat, smoking gelato, sipping Moscato from the bottle. This girl 20 more than the model. Body ever got it, just being out and smoking inside it. Everybody go up and down like it's hydraulics. On the dance floor, we get lit. Pop lock over roll by. You can even do the splits so smooth and with these moves. Jay, tell me what we gon' do. Hit her with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up.
Throw your hands up in the sky. You forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Instead, throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Take him home, Jay.
More bounce to the ounce. More bounce to the ounce. Y'all know. Now it's time to get over to some news. We have to jam out. We have to jam out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We have to jam out for a minute. You know we gotta rock out. Yep. Now everybody get over to the news. All right, let me move this shit off the damn way. All right. Let's see. Where was we at? What we gonna watch first? Yeah, we going to the UK. Shouts out to my first lady Vanta. She's in the UK. It's 2:37 here, so it's 7:37 over there. Hope she's having a good evening. She should be over here in a minute. I sent the bat signal out. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Vanta, shouts out to Crystal, shouts out to Blood Dragon, shouts out to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Shouts out to Charles, aka Chuck the God. I can't wait to hear your verse on that track we about to do. That shit about to be lit. Now let's get off into it. Let's talk about the UK. Let's get past this ad first. I already know it.
I got tons of slots to choose from.
Hold on.
All these options, I feel like a slot machine. Right into it. Since the Online Safety Act came into effect,
All right, here we go.
So the UK government have started banning websites in the UK. And in this video, there's a lot to get through, but one of the most insane things is that Ofcom admits it. So let's just dive right into
Fuck
it.
Ofcom.
Since the Online Safety Act came into effect, if websites around the world don't comply with the Online Safety Act, there is a big chance and a huge risk that they'll get banned in the UK. And Ofcom and the UK government have given a very short grace period to these websites to implement age verification. And if they don't implement age verification within 60 days of the Online Safety Act coming into effect, those websites will be geo-blocked from the UK. Essentially, internet service providers will block access to those websites, and those websites will no longer be accessible in the UK. And this, of course, has raised some big issues in the United States, with many companies going up against Ofcom saying it's absolutely insane that they're expected to comply with UK regulations when they're not based in the UK. This has been more prevalent with forums such as 4chan and social media platforms such as X. Now, recently, Ofcom actually responded to a couple of these social media platforms with a statement. And the statement is absolutely absurd. But very quickly, if you don't want to lose access to various websites that are geo-blocked from the UK, you can use things such as VPNs. Now, I've partnered with Private Internet Access, so if you are looking for a VPN to protect your privacy online, make sure you check out Private Internet Access at the link down below. They don't keep logs and it's really affordable. And with my link down below,
Oh, hell no. Fast forward.
prevent sensitive content from being accessible to children. 4 months free and 86% off. Now let's go into Ofcom's statement.
Jesus
Ofcom
fucking Christ.
acknowledges the concerns that select content may be censored in the US due to our efforts to prevent sensitive content from being accessible to children. We strive to regulate the industry to a fair standard across the board, and our focus is to ensure we enact on the concerns related to the Online Safety Act in the best interest of the British public. So there we have it. Ofcom have admitted that the Online Safety Act censors content. The crazy thing is they're willing to discuss and have conversations with companies in the US about how their content is censored. But in the UK, Ofcom have gone the full route of denying that they're censoring content in the UK. So how is it that it censors content in the US, but somehow doesn't censor content in the UK? It's because they're lying. And it's even
Right.
further amplified by the Online Safety Act's own terms and conditions for not complying. If you don't comply with the Online Safety Act and you run a website or business overseas, you will be geo-blocked from the UK. Your website will not be visible to UK audiences. Yet, Ofcom are still taking the narrative to the British public that they're not censoring any content, whilst they're telling American companies that they acknowledge that they are. I don't understand how they can write this response and in the same 24-hour period issue a statement to the BBC in the UK saying that they're not censoring content. It can't be they are and they aren't at the same time. They just are. Now, back in 2014, one in
So
five-
what do y'all see is going on right now? I already know y'all see it. This is some confusion tactic shit. It's confusion tactics. 2, division tactics. Some motherfucker put the United States versus the UK. And there's also the attack on freedom of speech. There's so many tactics going on right now. You don't know which battle to fight. So I'm going to make it easy for you. I'll take a sip of this water real quick. I'll make it easy for you. Destroy the whole fucking system, the whole government, both of them. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
Websites weren't accessible in the UK. Now, if we fast forward to 2025, 2 in 5 websites are censored in the UK. Now, to be clear, some of these websites are websites that are censored in pretty much every single country because it's just straight up inappropriate content. So that's fully understandable. But that's
the understandable shit. Like I'm talking about, motherfuckers just putting up just like you know I'm talking about dark web type of shit. But get rid of that. But you'll still find that shit on the dark web and manage to leak the shit back on to major platforms until they catch your ass again. It's gonna be about a time for they catch you. But but the big front is they keep throwing children up like they're doing it for the kids. No, this is an attack on us, free speech. They about to plan something and they don't want nobody saying shit. Real shit. Because Bill Gates, Joe Biden, I think Fauci said it. It's going to be another scamdemic coming. But this time, we're not going to fall for the okie doke. Let's not fall for the okie doke this time, people. Because if y'all do, let's just say, because like many motherfuckers said, if y'all motherfuckers fall for the okie doke again, y'all deserve what's coming to you. Like real shit. And if y'all fall for it, not only you deserve what's coming to you, maybe you want the shit to happen. Maybe you just want to just give up on yourself, give up on life and say, fuck it, I'll go to the FEMA camp. Fuck it, I'll take an experimental drug and kill myself and the rest of my generations. What if everybody just gave up? It's like, fuck it, man, I don't give a fuck no more, man. The government do whatever the fuck they want anyway. I can't fight and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Weak, docile slaves, thanks to the food, the water, and the air, and the diseases. It's like, goddamn, I never seen so many weak people in my fucking life. I'm talking about that don't want to fight. Not even fight for themselves. You don't even got to fight the government, nigga. Just motherfucking do some shit for yourself. Do something that's healthy for you. Eat right, exercise. Make sure your household is safe. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all let the government in your home. But not y'all. Y'all cool. Shouts out to my chat. Shouts out to everybody in here. But we see it in their eyes. We see it in their actions. It's like they love this system. But there are pushback. There is pushback. But it got to be more of us. And we got to take action. We got to burn this goddamn planet down.
Percentage from 20% to 40% is a clear indication of where the internet's going. There isn't more inappropriate content going up online in relation to other content. It's just that web filters and safety has been taken way more seriously for internet users, to the point where it's become an overreach. Things like the Online Safety Act are a prime example, where content is being restricted from people where it isn't already necessarily needed. A good example of this is many different news articles. If you look at Google Analytics and Google Trends, you'll see that many different news stories, for example, the conflict that's currently happening between Israel and Gaza, the conflict that's happening between Russia and Ukraine, pretty much all news about that is ran through an algorithm and filtered by the British government. And you may be thinking, well, maybe some of these articles have, images that maybe wouldn't be appropriate for children to see. And that was my initial thought when people were telling me that they couldn't access certain web pages on BBC News. But it's not the case. Actual news stories are being removed from search results, and even going back to a month ago when I covered this on the channel, we searched for 2 news stories, both logged into a Google account and then logged out on a fresh device, and many of the news stories relating to what's happening in the world at the moment were removed from those search results. Now, this just sounds like I'm a guy on the internet complaining about not being able to goon. And I can understand to the less initiated how that might be the case. But the government don't just introduce a tyrannical leadership overnight. And in the past month, we've seen 3 new laws, one of which being the Online Safety Act, where our freedoms are getting taken away from us, and we're being sold this narrative how it's for the protection of children, it's for the protection of women, it's for the protection of ourselves. Like, we can't make our own decisions about what we consume on the internet. It's even got to the point where, regardless what your opinions of Trump are, even he's raised an eyebrow at what we're doing in the UK. And to be fair,
dude, like I said, what did I say? I said, if they keep on going on with this, that's going to make Trump and the administration look at what the fuck is going on over there. Here is why. Y'all fucking with companies over here. Like I told you. Y'all take your own people's freedom while we take our own people's freedom. Don't bring your ass over here taking our freedom and we already taking their freedom. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Come on now. Look at the big picture. Watch the snap. It's called New World Order for a reason. See, now niggas want to call me. Y'all ain't call me all motherfucking day. Now y'all want to call me now. Fuck on. Fuck on. Fuck on. Fuck on. I'm live.
America's got at the moment, for them to have any comment on what we're doing in the UK, just shows how bad it's really getting.
And plus, it's not even the number that I'm looking for to call me. If it was it was that number that I'm looking for, I'll have to drop the live for a minute. As a matter of fact, y'all probably hear the conversation. What up, though, baby? Yep, I want to. No. I'll stop the live and talk. I wouldn't do that like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very respectful. I shut down the live. I'm like, all right, let me take this call and I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a gentleman.
In the next 3 weeks, we're going to start seeing our favorite websites being pulled from the internet and not accessible anymore. Now, I do know that there's a few people putting together a list of the ones that they know are banned so far, the ones going to be banned by the end of the month. As soon as I get a copy of that full list, I'll do a full video about it, and we'll see what those websites look like from the UK. Now, to be clear, if websites are banned in the UK, you can use VPNs to get around it. I'm not recommending you do it, of course, because I'm not allowed to do that.
Fuck that. Vonta, you in the UK. Grab a VPN just in case they get rid of YouTube, baby. Grab a VPN real quick, baby. For everybody that's in other countries, grab a goddamn VPN because they fucking with freedom of speech everywhere. They did the anti-anime ban in Texas. Online Safety Act over there in the UK. Other shit in Australia. Come on, man. They called it a New World Order for a reason. Why is everything happening at the same goddamn time? At the same damn time.
It's a criminal offence. So make sure you check out private internet access at the link down below. And if you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. One last little thing I want to mention. A few of you mentioned that some of my videos don't have the hype feature underneath them. I did actually talk to YouTube about this. They said that I didn't meet the requirements of having between 500 to 500,000 subscribers. Obviously, I do meet those requirements, and they keep closing the chat every time I ask them about it. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Man, I hate when people say, I'm not sure what's going on, but we all know we're being shadow banned, we're being targeted for our freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Simple as that. That's what it is. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, technically we don't know what's going on, but realistically we do because we've been through this shit since we got on YouTube. Blocked, deleted, demonetized, had our channels nuked, and we're shadow banned. That's what's going on. But everybody else that's pandering to the bullshit can get a motherfucking shot. Motherfuckers that take our motherfucking talking points can get a fucking shot. Fuck that. AI motherfucking shit is getting motherfucking more money than us. Ain't that a bitch? But we have soul. We have scholarship and truth that they motherfuckers can't refute. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ready for us. They can't even tap into their motherfucking soul the way we tap into ours. We actually live this shit. They putting on a mask every fucking day, or they turning on an AI machine. But we actually do this. You feel me? But now we about to go on to the next one. Next video. We're about to talk about that Resident Evil virus, y'all. That Resident Evil shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That scandemic talk. Here we go. YouTube, you better not fuck with me. But fuck it. Neil, come out and play. If I was on StreamYard, I'd throw the banner up.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address?
I'm looking to start a business in the UK.
Just 3 weeks after my second dose, I couldn't go up a flight of stairs without gasping for air. I became short of breath doing even simple things, walking, standing, even speaking. I had constant chest pressure, arrhythmias, and overwhelming fatigue. I cannot overstate the misery. It felt like my body was failing me. I was experiencing right heart failure. Still, I questioned myself. Was this real or in my head? Then an echocardiogram confirmed the damage. The diagnosis was pulmonary hypertension. I had damage and narrowing of the blood vessels in my lungs, restricting blood flow and straining the heart.
Dang.
This isn't like regular high blood pressure. Pulmonary hypertension is usually progressive and fatal even with treatment. There is no cure. It felt like a death sentence. There's a cost of manufacturing the medicine and the research. There's a cost to administer it. And there's the hidden cost of injuries. And we do not know what that is. It is not studied. It's not taught.
Our next witness is Dr. Robert Sullivan. Dr. Sullivan is a licensed physician and board-certified anesthesiologist over 20 years of active practice in Maryland. He is here today to talk about his vaccine injury following his COVID-19 injection. Dr. Sullivan.
Thank you, Senators. My story is not as bad. The same month I received my first COVID mRNA shot, I was featured in the Wall Street Journal's What's Your Workout column for aerial circus arts. I was strong, healthy, and thriving. Just 3 weeks after my second dose, I couldn't go up a flight of stairs without gasping for air. I became short of breath doing even simple things, walking, standing, even speaking. I had constant chest pressure, arrhythmias, and overwhelming fatigue. I cannot overstate the misery. It felt like my body was failing me. I was experiencing right heart failure. Still, I questioned myself. Was this real or in my head? Then an echocardiogram confirmed the damage. I was relieved that it wasn't imagined and stunned to realize this is how I likely die. The diagnosis was pulmonary hypertension. I had damage and narrowing of the blood vessels in my lungs, restricting blood flow and straining the heart. This isn't like regular high blood pressure. Pulmonary hypertension is usually progressive and fatal even with treatment. There is no cure. It felt like a death sentence. I reported my case to VAERS, the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. Most doctors I know had never heard of it. Fewer understood that it carries mandatory reporting requirements. I was never taught about VAERS in medical school. I'm told it still isn't. Eventually, VAERS collected my medical records. I expected to hear from the FDA or CDC. I never did. I believed in the system. I believed I would be heard. When I wasn't, I channeled that disbelief into collaborating with the British Medical Journal on a report about the system's failures. What I learned is chilling. If you are harmed, you are on your own. I've had to adapt. Maybe some of the novel treatments I tried helped. On the outside,
let's hear that again. If you are harmed, you are on your own. When they motherfucking dropped that Yovich shit, they passed the law where the motherfucking pharmaceutical motherfuckers or the motherfucking hospitals or the doctors can't get sued. Motherfuckers should have knew then that this was some bullshit. When they did that, you can't sue if anything happened to you or your family members or your friends and shit. Like if they get fucked up by this experiment shit. It's a wrap. Nobody gonna do nothing but dog. These motherfuckers killed our family and friends and tried to kill you. You ain't gonna fight? You ain't gonna start a revolution? Niggas are scared of revolution.
Fine. I returned to running, even to aerial arts. That brings me joy, but also unease. I've lost half my lung capacity. If I can look this normal while carrying that much damage, how many others are out there suffering silently? In researching my condition, I found the Georgetown scientist who predicted my specific problem. The very same month of the vaccine rollout, he warned that spike protein exposure, whether from the virus or from the shot, could harm the blood vessels in the lungs and placenta. Spike protein itself from the SARS-1 virus, SARS-1, also caused vascular damage in animals. I learned many hospitalized COVID patients developed pulmonary hypertension. Autopsy showed the same kind of lung vessel damage I had. Long COVID patients with persistent breathlessness have the same findings. As in my case, their symptoms improve, but the damage remains. We now know the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein can damage the lungs, heart, and brain in animals. It is toxic, irrefutably so. I know that's uncomfortable to hear.
You know what else is uncomfortable to hear? You know what else is uncomfortable to hear? Your government and your governments around the world, even this government, use the people as in the fucking experiment. We was motherfucking guinea pigs. Shouts out to everybody that didn't take that motherfucking vaccine. Shouts out to everybody that did not comply with this bullshit ass government. I stood up and said, nope, I'm not taking no vaccine. Is I about to get fired? I was like, no. You know, we just wanted to act to see if y'all was gonna say yes or no. Okay, cool. Nope, I'm not doing it. Yeah, but I told everybody on the clock. I was working at Somerset at the time. I was working at Somerset Collection. That's one of the greatest looking malls in Detroit. You know, next to Fairlane, I guess. But Somerset is cold. They got a glass fucking ceiling. You can see through the fucking ceiling, man. That shit awesome. I dreamed about that shit, and I end up working there. So I was like, bet it up. Somerset is the shit. But anyway. I told those motherfuckers no. Do not comply.
And I now see constant patients struggling with daily tasks. Many are limited by unexplained shortness of breath. Could this be a spectrum of vascular damage like what happened to me? These are urgent questions. This is not normal aging. This is not simple deconditioning. Until we study this systematically, we won't know how many have been injured by COVID or by the spike protein itself. Our medical system must honor its foundational oath, do no harm. When harm does occur, the right thing is to recognize it, acknowledge suffering, and work to relieve it while advancing research into safer therapies. Government must serve as a safeguard, restoring accountability, transparency, and public trust. And above all, every medical decision must be grounded in truly informed consent. Patients deserve and demand clear, honest information.
Patients deserve a shitload of compensation. Now, I understand you might die in the next 5 years, but you got compensated, so you better make you a nice ass bucket list and do that shit. Like real shit. You're an experiment. Spike protein. That motherfucker said spike protein like 5 or 6 times. That shit don't sound good.
Decide what's right for them is a right. Mandatory medicine is not medicine. Acknowledgement matters, being seen, heard, and believed. That is the first and perhaps most important step in healing. To others who have been harmed, I see you. While our injuries differ, I understand the suffering and isolation that comes when the system meant to protect you instead abandons you. I believe you. Senator Johnson and members of the committee, thank you for giving us this opportunity to start to heal.
Also find it jaw-dropping that a pediatrician would tell a mom when their baby's having seizures, oh, that's perfectly normal after vaccine.
I agree, that is jaw-dropping. The training for vaccine.
God damn. This shit was just getting good.
Is the number
For vaccines now is limited to memorizing the schedule. In the preparation for this testimony, I reviewed my historical textbooks about vaccination chapters. And Senator Blumenthal, I want to commend you for really an excellent summary as an attorney about the history of vaccines. I'm actually very enthusiastic about vaccination. You're sure about the history of the deaths of smallpox, the lives saved.
Get off his nuts. Get off his nuts. And you.
I'm not sure I follow
Well, you gave a summary. So the history of vaccines. So I'm actually, it may surprise you, I'm enthusiastic about vaccination. So when we look at the history of vaccination, smallpox was so successful that it's not even on the schedule anymore. It was a success. Then followed vaccinations to bacterial toxoids. That's the
pause.
DTP vaccines. And then there was vaccination to viruses, MMR. And you talk about polio. That was a great fear in my mother's time. And we know, and I haven't seen these cases. I've seen maybe 2 cases of pertussis in my career, and I read about measles. I've never seen it. I wouldn't recognize these things. So we know from experience it's successful. What we're missing, though, and this is not taught in medical school, is there's a cost to this success. There's a cost to manufacturing medicine and the research. There's a cost to administer it. And there is the hidden cost of injuries, and we do not know what that is.
What? But you in the medical field. But you in the fucking medical field. And this guy that is supposed to take at least 10 years for a vaccine fully created, according to them. I heard 12, none was 10. 10 years for a full vaccine for the shit to come out and work. These motherfuckers drop vaccines within a year. Within a fucking year and a half or some change. Y'all let comments. But that wasn't supposed to happen. This is a bioweapon. It is documented. These motherfuckers injected us with some Resident Evil shit. And guess what? It ain't no zombies biting niggas' heads off. But goddamn it, these motherfuckers are zombies walking around not fighting back. Or at least trying to sue. But they can't sue because they passed the law and said if you get fucked up by the shit, you can't fucking sue. So what to fucking do? Shoot. You ever get him shoot? You ever get him shoot? Shoot out. Hey, shoot out. Hey. Never thought I'd have to quote Soulja Boy, but goddamn, they call him Draco for a reason. You gotta pull out the Draco. Blah, blah. Shot that nigga. Blah, blah, blah. I hate that nigga. But I respect some of his producing skills because a bunch of people grabbed his beats, even Gucci Mane grabbing some of his beats. So I was like, yo, I respect your producing skills. The second thing I respect about Soulja Boy is this nigga trying to make his own game council, y'all. Y'all remember that piece of shit? Y'all remember that piece of shit? But yo, it may have been a piece of shit, but god damn it was innovative. God damn it, he was creative. God damn, he wanted to start his own motherfucking market. You feel me? If Soulja Boy shit would have fucked with like some proper motherfuckers from Japan or some shit, you know that fuck with his music, they probably would have had this nigga shit tight. It probably would have been a competitor. But no, he's a fucking rapper. You!
It is not studied. It's not taught. Senator Johnson, does that answer your question?
Sort of.
Okay.
Sort of.
Well, I want to be clear too, and I'm not vaccine injured. I'm injured by an mRNA therapeutic. I was very careful in my testimony to use the word shot.
So while I have you, because again, I was warned early on because I was talking to people highly skeptical of the mRNA. Mm-hmm. One doctor beside himself, understanding what his colleagues were going to do, inject something into the human body that would turn the human cell into a manufacturing site for something that's toxic to his body. It's like, gee, what could go wrong?
Yes.
Encapsulated in a lipid nanoparticle designed to permeate difficult to permeate barriers like the blood-brain, like the placenta. You knew it was. They knew it didn't stay in the arm, yet they lied to us.
Oh, they lied to us.
So
that was not told at the time.
So again, I would say that a doctor telling his Tommy that a seizure after a vaccination is perfectly normal. No, that's a lie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a jaw-dropping lie. But talk about the spike protein, because what we're hearing now is what I'm seeing is everybody. It's all being blamed on long COVID. The brain fog, it's all about long COVID. No, once again, complete state of denial. Well, the nasty part of the coronavirus is the spike protein.
Yes.
That is the antigen the mRNA injection caused the body to produce.
Yes, it's a biologically active
Duh. So
molecule.
maybe it's the vaccine that's causing the brain fog, the neurological injuries, and the death. And
Oh, no, you think? You think? But like this the guy that's grilling my man's right now. You know, like he the one that's doing the grilling. But the other guy is motherfucking he's in the medical field though. How the fuck? God damn, I hate this shit. I hate it.
stroke. And the problem, I can't remember what it's called, the lining inside your blood vessels. I mean, that's, I think, your problem.
That's like,
Yeah.
inflammation of vessels.
So to talk a little bit about what you've found out now that you've done your research in terms of the spike protein, and when you've got, at least in the virus, hopefully we're clear, but with the mRNA, it's not real mRNA, it's modified. It's modified to not be destroyed by the body, to keep circulating. Now we have studies that the mRNA, that modified mRNA, is circulating in the body for months. We haven't done that much study to find out how long, but we're finding it in tumors, we're finding it in other autopsy body parts, that type of thing. We'll talk about that, and then we'll turn it back over to Senator Blumenthal.
You're correct. There are many ways to lose with this new mRNA technology. There are problems with lipid nanoparticle. There is a separate set of particles. Problems with synthetic mRNA. It persists in some people 700 days and counting now. There will always be a problem when you load the instructions to make a protein in that it will.
There will always be a problem. Watch the snap. If anybody got injected, you're fucked. This is always going to be a problem. This is fucked up.
Down on the surface of the cell and will become a setup for autoimmune disorders. Separate from that, spike protein in itself is biologically active. And to understand what happened to my injury, I found researchers who had predicted this was going to happen. It causes cells.
I had researchers that predicted what's going to happen. You know who predicted it first? Us. But it wasn't a prediction. It's following patterns. Hashtag Tuskegee experiment. Do I got to say that again? Hashtag Tuskegee experiment. The moment they came out with this vaccine shit, I threw that all over the place. Everybody did. Well, at least the people that's in the conspiracy theory spectrum. I mean sector. I said specter. But we all know this shit was some bullshit. What makes me mad is I knew all this shit was going to happen. There's going to be a whole bunch of hearings. There's ads right now saying you can apply for compensation. I've been said all that shit. And shouts out to everybody else that said the same thing. These motherfuckers are not going to get locked up for what they've done to us. And nobody is going to fight back what they done to us. Nigga, we was right. And we was early. But really, we just follow patterns. This ain't about seeing the future, people. It's about seeing patterns. Oh, these motherfuckers are known for doing this. Oh, they still doing the same shit. It's just a different name change. Same shit, different pile.
Grow and divide when they should not. It was published in December 2020, although not widely known, that was causing damage to placenta and to lung. I was probably one of the very few doctors that knew that shot did not stay in the arm, and I don't even know how I found that information, but I would say that was virtually unknown. Later, I found this out to be true. I only found out that spike protein was toxic later when I met the researchers, and I asked, how did you think to research that? Because they knew in 2005 with SARS-1 that spike protein alone, without the virus, would be enough to harm an animal. Later, in the research of the original novel bat human coronavirus, this is the 2015 research at UNC with Dr. H and Wuhan Labs. That was the gain of function research, and so they had a SARS virus that became more lethal, more transmissible. They attempted to do a vaccine for that trial. That was a traditional vaccine on mRNA. They had vaccine-induced harm and lethality in the animals, and in the pathology slides of the animals, this is mice, you can see the same vascular lung damage that we're seeing today with SARS-2.
Yep. They wildin'. Nah. We're going to play a couple tracks, And then we'll get on to the next news segment. You already know what it is. Gonna play a couple tracks. Let's get it.
You know what it is.
HHN Special Report.
Let's go.
Now Rogue One Production.
Celestial alignment, singing divine timing, formulating rhymes, creating these fine diamonds, shining just like the sun is so blinding, climbing, gotta get money and stay grinding. Silence is inside and I am rising, hypnotizing on the minds I have to bind. Make the soul shiver, the witcher with cold silver, ancient blade wood and I call it the soul splitter. Soul quicker, 4/5 for liver nigga, up in the sky so high, goodbye nigga, surprise nigga, hopping out of the ride quicker with a particle weapon, I call it the time splitter. Fly splitter, spit flows that move rivers, true winner, blowing up a new sinner, control visions, frequencies and transmissions, the last mission might cause a mass killing. True deep boys and we came here to destroy, make some noise from the main streets of Detroit. True deep boys and we came here to destroy, make some noise from the main streets of Detroit. Government systems, pitiful, powerful, principle, pinnacle, pinning your face, over the pistol with other utensils, blood, missiles, blow with the feds and other additions, close with space and time, from redefine the order rhyme, I might have to grind the sands of time, my last design from the mastermind, master class design, condensing the fastest time, throw the past the time, I'ma shoot a 9 and grind the guy, with a Russian cutie, cause her ass is fine tonight, those that I turn brains onto lasagna, my desire, rap the fire, fuck the government, I'ma kill them all in public with a thunder kick. Now the whole place is crumbling, assembling. 24 hours I keep. I'm a big fucking bitch. Two D boys came here to destroy, make some noise from the main streets of Detroit.
Now Rogue One Production.
Two D boys and we came here to destroy, make some noise from the main streets of Detroit. Two D boys and we came here to destroy, make some noise from the main streets of Detroit.
Hey, nah. Gotta get on to another. Let's find another track. Let's find another track. Shouts out to everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. What's good? You know what it is.
In the forces, in the courses, showing no remorse. I like some torture, the flames is enormous. In the teas, to some churches, curse through the curtains, seeing looking nervous. To the fed, the soul from her cervix. Yes, perfect, like a bad bitch with the job description is a surgeon. Rich big excursion, smoking weed while I'm sipping bourbon, burning up philosophies, time burden. What's the rule of Fight Club? Treat it like a nightclub. Tell my fucking secrets, you'll be out like a light bulb. Cold with the sniper, Randy Orton, bitch, I'm the viper. You better dodge, bitch, I'ma bite ya. Cosmic maneuvers, gotta use mantras and the mudra. The bad bitch can use the Kama Sutra. Baby, I salute ya. Put your mouth on it like a hookah. She 5'6" and got some bazookas. Fly up to Cuba, train to be a mercenary shooter. Back and label me a roofer. Me a suitor. A tall Russian chick that's a cougar. Assassin bitch to carry a hand me the vodka. I think she said her name was Natasha. I had to scratch her name off the roster. Smoking like a roster. Shot him dead while he eating pasta. They found out the goon was a mobster, but I'm the monster. They had to put you all with an Oscar. The gruesome scene will rearrange your posture. We fast him up the opera, but I got away in the chopper. Before I left his brains on the locker. Knocked out the copper. Revolutionary spitting proper.
Scorching. 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 Bow down to the eternal fire. Bow down to the eternal fire. Picture 3, motherfucker. All praise the eternal fire, the God of fire.
Born and raised an immortal, soul trapped in a mortal. Had to learn the ways to pull a blade from a portal. I slay in an instant. Fuck the fame, I'm a misfit. I swing blades and shoot long range game from a distance.
The Empire.
Away from an infant, grown man with intentions. Blueprints of armaments, making inventions. Enhancing the senses. I dash over fences. I'm quick, fast, slip past glass, fast at a Hilton. Holes in chokehold. Back up was a no-show. Fofo, kill that bitch while the door closed. So cold, show mo. Matrix with the slow-mo. Dolo, whipping they ass, they screaming no mo. Monster with the flow though. Magic in my dojo. Kidnap the fed, trap his soul in the photo. Gone for a lifetime, no fucking lifeline. My time, I'm throwing cops off. Up in her pussy, she was 5'9", 119, long hair and some nice eyes. Nighttime was the right time. Suppressed knives, we shot spines before the light shine. Sit Ryan in my right mind. I'm fine cause it's fight time. AK, AR in a carbine. Car size, surgical shit. Take your jawline. Blue skies is a light show. Over townhomes is where the fight grow. Incinerate your life hope. Die slow.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So these things just came over the top of my house.
The Empire.
Using
Not for the retard.
very weird angle.
DJ Clue.
Their patterns are very strange.
Gangster grills. Bastards. DJ Green Lantern. DJ Green Lantern. Now bow to the eternal fire. Man, it feels good to bring out that dark side. Woo!
Phenom Road 1 production.
Hashtag fuck the government. Boy, why they
gotta bring the darkness, dragging fucking carcass to the dark realm, the land of the
HP classic, you bastard.
Taking down the targets, close be the name, spitting things from the darkness. Gotta bring the darkness, dragging fucking carcass to the dark realm, the land of the harvest. Going on offense, taking down the targets, close be the name, spitting things from the darkness. I'ma shine, fuck doing time for cyber crime, got a 9, bitch custom made and modified, out of time, shoot a cow because he's out of line, I don't gotta shoot up a school, this ain't no Columbine, alive. Every government official alive, and your prime minister sinister, target identified, RPG hit you in your body is unidentified. Rise against humanity, profiting off our genocide. Enterprise of the kidnapping and trafficking. Lyrically damaging, stop a pope at the paddock and stop in your abdomen. I'm imagining people panic and pull out the cannon. And if you stand there, you're gonna vanish. I'm a monster. Hit you with the launcher. Find your body parts. Hit you there, we gon' conquer. Now we gonna stomp ya. Yeah, we gonna bark us. Middle finger up. Hell, yeah, we gonna talk. They fucking carcass to the dark realm, it's the land of the heartless. Going on off, the Empire, taking out targets. Don't be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Gotta bring the darkness, yeah, they fucking carcass to the dark realm, it's the land of the heartless. Going on off, taking out targets. Don't be the name, spitting flames from the darkness. Coming up in darkness, reappearing, get your ass disappearing till the point. Your ass, I'm a minute, shoot you while you playing tennis. Batter up, going to the plane. triggers, dude building like that smoke, nigga darkness, got they fucking carcass to the dark rail, Mr.
I think they trying to kick me out.
No office, taking out targets.
They trying to stop the stream, y'all. Let me know if y'all hear me. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all hear me.
Fucking carcass to the dark rail, just the land of the
Put a 1 in the chat.
no office, taking out targets. Cloak be the name, spitting flames from the darkness.
All right. Time to get back to the news. HHN Special Report. Special Report. Shouts out to everybody, man. Y'all the truth. Keeping this shit going. We have 1K subs. So we on our way up. What's next on your list, Kane? Let's see. All right, talk about that. Shouts out to everybody. Yeah, again, shouts out to the Blood Dragon. Shouts out to Jordan. Much love to Crystal is cool, the goddess of earth. When I destroy this world, you will be the goddess of the new one. Crystal City's everywhere. And shouts out to Charles, a.k.a. Chuck the God. Can't wait to hear that verse. That shit gonna be lit. Now next, we got, is that it? A judge censoring motherfuckers. The entire incident.
The world is quiet and the sun dips low.
Damn ads.
This comes to us. This comes to us from the Global Government Affairs of X. It says the voice of X's Global Government Affairs team with over 500,000 followers and officially part of the X team. And they said last week a Brazilian judge from Blumenau, Santa Catarina, ruled that removing content deemed unlawful under Brazilian law is not enough if limited to Brazil.
Now look, we were just in the UK. We talked about Texas a little bit, and I mentioned Australia, Canada. Now we over there in Brazil. I told you, New World Order. The New World Order. They all in on it. They all working together. So like I said, gangs of the world unite. Set aside your differences and come together and take down your government, because the government can kiss all of our asses for what they've done to us. And they gonna motherfucking die. Put their face in the sand. Now, hackers and pirates of the world unite. White top and black top unite. Set aside differences and take down the government, because the government can die. That's all my revolutionaries. Y'all know what to do. Now, me in Brazil.
The judge is now demanding the global removal of content under threat of hefty fines for the platform. These decisions are based on recent Superior Court of Justice precedent. This means that even if the content is not unlawful in other countries, the Brazilian judiciary believes it has the power to issue orders that extend beyond its own jurisdiction and reach the entire world. Take a second and just think.
Dun, dun, dun. What I say? New World Order. New World Order. You will own nothing and be happy. Shut up and eat the bugs. Or you don't want to eat the bugs, you will eat the Bill Gates lab going to meat. Either way it go, you die. If he dies, he dies.
Think about how insane that mindset is and how they're going to get laughed out of this. But honestly, at the end of the day, not too different from what Ofcom is trying to do right now with the UK and far overreaching their jurisdiction to the United States with the lawsuits of 4chan and Kiwi Farms. that is being represented by my lawyer, Ron Coleman, to push back against that. Not so different in Brazil. And it's got to make you wonder, with all these things happening at the same time, why is that? Why are these other countries all of a sudden saying, hey, I know you guys are seeing this stuff over there, but because we don't want you to, that's now our jurisdiction. It's like, no, you can't do that. This is like World War III territory. This contradicts a basic principle of international law that limits jurisdiction to a national territory and puts global freedom of expression at risk. Some of the replies here are classic. Natalia says, censorship is democracy. You are here. Brazil, The Matrix, Lord of the Flies, Soylent Green, Fahrenheit, They Live, Brave New World, Animal Farm, Mad Max, Idiocracy, 1984, Hunger Games.
Those are my favorite movies.
Absolute censura.
All of them he just said.
This is full-blown fascism. The Brazilian
Except for Hunger Games
is completely out of control. Someone needs to intervene.
But I understand the plot.
And this story I pulled up just from, I believe this is from a couple months ago, but it's related specifically to what's happening right now. And I think it's important to talk about this because Brazil will not stop, guys. And when I've made these videos before, many people in Brazil watch these videos and are like, thank you. Please talk more about this. Please keep bringing this up. This is a massive, massive issue. Brazil Supreme Court rules digital platforms are liable for users' posts. Ruling risks stoking tensions with the U.S. amid accusations of censorship of social media groups. And this was in June 2025. Brazil's Supreme Court has ruled that social media platforms can be held legally responsible for users' posts in a decision that tightens regulation on technology giants in the country. Companies such as Facebook, TikTok, and X will have to act immediately to remove material such as hate speech, which this one I always fall back on. Like, what is hate speech? What we determine it is, or what you determine it is? What is that?
according to Facebook, hate speech was me dissing the government. But I could roast motherfuckers all day on that platform. But I can't roast the government or diss them or critique them. Ain't that a bit?
Even to violence, which I'd like to think is a pretty...
I just got kicked off of X. Do you know what's on X? When I scroll down my fucking timeline, you know what I see on X? Chicks getting cheeks clizapped. You've been zapped. Dave Chappelle, you ruined my life. And the nigga Dave Chappelle laughing, just ruined that whole nigga marriage. That shit was hilarious. But anyway, chicks getting their cheeks clapped. Chicks in the car playing with themselves. Pictures of fucking crazy ass accidents that happen across the world. Major crazy shit. I'm like, how's y'all putting this shit on X? How do y'all manage to get this shit on X? How? But I can't post no truth. Ain't that a bitch? So I just start reposting what I like. So that's what got me mad. I was reposting a nice Russian chick named Crystal Rush getting hit in the kitchen. What's wrong? This Russian chick put that shit on the platform herself. I just reposted. One repost. One repost. I'm speaking hypothetically here, but what's crazy is I got kicked off of X and like, all I did was just post my content, my music, and just like say a little bit of truth. Repost a little bit of shit. That's it. Like most of my shit was all motherfucking anime pictures and my shit. And a couple reposts. But right now you can go to X and see a chick getting her cheek clapped and she talking about check out the menu. But I can't post no truth. I'm about to subscribe to a Patreon. I'm about to get a Patreon. I need somebody to pay for a Patreon.
Universally understood thing, but no, because that's a gray area too. Or anti-democratic acts, in quotes, whatever the hell that could be, even without a prior judicial takedown order. As a result of the decision in Latin America's largest nation.
Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me. Unless y'all just in the back chilling.
About harmful digital content. Think of the children, especially its impact on young people. Holy shit! And we're back here again to think of the children.
Will someone please think of the children?
It's not North Korea. It's Brazil. It's got to make you wonder about the World Economic Forum and how much money.
What did I say? This nigga going to the World Economic Forum. I didn't even watch this video. I saw the title and I was like, oh yeah, we're going to talk about this. I watched the first two videos I played, but I ain't watched this one and the other one that I'm about to play. You know, I just got to come back and do some news. We got to get these motherfucking watch hours up, everybody. 1K. Hurricane. You already know what it is. But nigga said the WEF, and what I say about Klaus Schwab, you were all nothing to be happy. Shut up and eat the books.
Is being pushed behind every single one of these central governments to do these things. And will feed the global debate about the boundaries of online free speech. The decision was attacked by critics who warned it could lead to preemptive censorship by tech groups, which it absolutely would. It also risks fueling tensions with the U.S. administration of President Donald Trump, which has threatened visa restrictions for foreign nationals found to be censoring American companies and citizens. Secretary of State Marco Rubio last month said Washington was considering sanctions against Brazilian Supreme Court judges under the Magnitsky Act, which targets overseas officials over corruption or human rights abuses.
Oh,
have
thank
a very
you.
kind face. I think she probably has a warm personality. And you do. Thank you.
So you did ballroom dancing. I think that's what I'm doing. I love
fucking damn it.
The justice, Andre de Morales, temporarily banned Elon Musk's social media platform X last year after the billionaire refused to obey court orders to suspend certain accounts. Brazil's top court on Thursday paved the way for individuals to be able to sue digital platforms if they bring illegal content to the company's attention, but it is not deleted. Under a previous rule, apps and sites were only deemed civilly liable for damages caused by third-party posts when they failed to comply with judicial orders to take down the offending content. With 8 out of the 11 judges ruling in favor, the court found this was no longer sufficient to protect fundamental rights and democracy. Conservatives in the South American nation said that the judgment, which will be effective once officially published, would have a chilling effect on the freedom of speech. Which, by the way, like I said, this was a couple of months ago. This post from X was today at 11 a.m. And this is not the first time that Brazil has been defying Trump. This is from Reuters. The Brazilian judge defying Trump is testing peers' patience. This is on September 1st.
I thought Reuters was compromised.
But you know what? You go to Yahoo and they're like, hey, we'll just copy and paste it, bro. Reuters, the Brazilian judge defying Trump is testing peers' patience. Brazil's Supreme Court goes into final deliberations in its trial of former President Jair Bolsonaro this week in a case that has incurred the wrath of U.S. President Trump. No man has felt the force of that fury or dismissed it so scornfully as Alexander de Morales, the judge who put Bolsonaro under house arrest, jailed hundreds of his backers for invading government buildings, and cowed Elon Musk over social media content. His pursuit of Bolsonaro has led Trump to impose a 50% trade tariff on Brazil, visa restrictions, and individual freedom sanctions. So if you can't tell already, there's a lot of challenges that Brazil is pushing forward with many, many different areas of the world and saying what we want has to go everywhere. And it's going to make you wonder. Again, it's going to make you wonder.
No, it don't make me wonder. It makes us know. We live in a state of knowing. We know the government is killing us. We know the government is trying to motherfucking plot the New World Order. But here's what everybody don't understand. The New World Order is already here. We already living in it. Martial law is not coming. Martial law is already here. This is not about to be a prison state. We already live on a prison planet. They're doing it in our face. First, they showed us through the movies, the TV shows, the best-selling novels, the comic books. Now, let's do this shit. So when it starts happening, they're going to think it's all a comic book, even when it's in their face. We got them so fucked up and brainwashed through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. These people ain't going to stand up and fight. We got them. And the ones that do fight, it ain't going to be enough of them. But I guarantee you, if we be strategic, we could topple this fucking government. And if I have to, I will nuke this fucking planet. But I digress. I may talk radical, but goddamn it, I'm rational. If I got to do this shit alone, but real shit, I know for a fact, I'm just one of many. For those out there that feel like y'all alone in y'all revolution, y'all not. I got your back. We just got to be silent. We got to be shadows. We got to be the darkness. We got to be like Batman. For real. When we do it, it's going to be just like the Bible said. We're going to come like a thief in the night. This shit going to happen in a blink of an eye. Before a motherfucker wake up at the crack of dawn, we done already took this bitch over. Every news station, every water company, every electric company, every solar panel company, every fucking data farm, every fucking piece of power structure, Tartarian building, every underground facility, every fucking church will be ours. And guess what? We didn't even have to burn shit down. We just had to eliminate some key figures. That's all. But at the end of the day, if all else fails, plan B stands for boom, baby.
Why that is. And in a weird way, thank God that Trump is the president right now to stand up against this stuff. Could you guys imagine what the world would look like if Kamala Harris?
That's how you know I didn't watch this shit, because you heard me just say, what? What? I just got a call telling me I got to make a certain amount of hours a week. I got damn stamps on. And I live in a city where the only place that motherfucker do that 40 plus hours a week is motherfucking 4G and a Chrysler, and most motherfuckers ain't working there. Most shit in Detroit is part-time. Like, or you in the motherfucking medical field. You know, you either at the car companies or the medical field, because remember, this is the automotive state. So if you ain't in the medical field, engineer or working at one of the car companies, then everything else is part-time and labor. So it's, you know, so they're really trying to fuck up everybody, you know, with the stamps and shit. If this shit don't trigger a revolution, I don't know what will. But I don't think niggas gonna do it even after this. But like, I know one thing, it's gonna make a lot of motherfuckers mad. It's gonna be an outrage, but ain't nobody gonna do shit. Me, I know what I gotta do. I've been doing that shit for the past 2 fucking years. It seemed like they don't want to give me no second job. Because when I had a second job the first time, nigga, I was getting shit done. I was about to motherfucker do that gaming shit. And then the scamdemic happened. And I had to use that money towards survival. I couldn't risk it to get the biscuit. But fuck Trump.
Like, what an absolute catastrophe we'd be dealing with right now, with the freedoms being challenged every second and potentially falling. And the Constitution would be trying its best to hold up against it. But my goodness, these people. Taylor says Bolsonaro is like the only right-wing persona that could have a chance against Lula's election, meddling. So this is just an opportunity to control everything. Eagle Eric says the Trump curse is very real. Don't F with him. Yep. Rails of Steel, the more and more that happens around the world, I think the USA should lean towards being more isolationist. I almost feel like, in a weird way, I understand where you're going with that, but it's not beneficial to do that. But at the same time, to threaten that can be. So I see where you're coming from. Eric says the world would basically be cooked if Kamala or Kamala? I don't even know. Nor do I care to even learn. Taylor says Biden and the CIA helped Lula get elected with a similar January 6th and Jan 8th. Trump could help us, unironically.
Damn, these Trump lovers in that motherfucking chat.
Isolate more. I think the greater point with all of this, and I'll leave it at this, I feel like Brazil needs to know their role and starting to push out their judgments on the rest of the world. Like, they can't be this crazy. They can't be this idiotic to think.
Yeah. They can't be, no, yes, the fuck they can, because the motherfucking Ofcom is doing it over there in the UK. So it's like, yo, this is part of the agenda. And plus, what I'm starting to lean towards, I think they doing this just to get people wild up. You know, this could be that problem, reaction, solution shit. But at the same time, it's still the New World Order playing its motherfucking cards. So what's the end goal? Well, according to Aaron Russo, his last interview before he got clapped, that motherfucker said, because he was talking to one of the Rockefellers or some shit, and he talking about, man, the fucking end goal is to get everybody chipped. And what we dealing with now, Elon Musk, Neuralink. What we dealing with? AI, automation, cybersecurity, motherfuckers hacking and shit. This is what we dealing with. This is the age and time that we are living in right now. It's going down. Meet me in the lab. It's going down. Meet me in the lab. It's going down. This shit wild, son. This shit wild, son. But that's the end of that. Next video, I think we got one more. We got one more. But I just wanted to show y'all that because it was in Brazil. All right. And I didn't watch this one either. It's the last one. I always feel like somebody's scanning me.
Let you bypass it for now, but there is lots of videos on YouTube showing how to bypass online age verification just by using some game character's face.
Put a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all hear
They
this.
aren't that stupid. They know how you bypass their control system. They let you bypass it for now. But once this spreads to other countries, which is very likely to happen because Europe is pushing for this as well, they will make it impossible to bypass. For example, this person uses the face of another individual who is in fact an adult, but it turns out their verification system is smart enough to detect that she's trying to trick the system Bypassing this won't be an option for long. The best you can do is find alternatives and stop using any service that wants to scan your face. Big Tech and the governments don't want you using alternatives because it hurts their business model. No data means no money for them.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but my chat hasn't even moved. I don't know if it's froze or maybe for everybody just kicking back and relaxing. But like if y'all kicking back and relaxing, that's cool. Smoke y'all blunt, grab y'all beer, grab y'all wine, whatever y'all doing, kick back, relax, and enjoy the news. But like look like my chat hasn't moved. You know, that shit was jumping for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But everybody on chill mode. It's 3:48 in Detroit, 2:48 in Chicago. I don't know what time is it in motherfucking Georgia. What time is it in Georgia? Georgia. What time is it in Cali, Crystal? California love.
So the best thing you can do is use alternatives. Spotify was one of the first companies threatening to delete users' accounts if they didn't comply with face scanning. If we take a look at Spotify's official website, they tell us if you cannot confirm that you're old enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. What this really means is if you don't let us scan your face, we will delete your account. And if we go to the top of the webpage, we can see that Yodi is Spotify's provider for face scanning. On Yodi's website, they of course tell us to be compliant, which is disgusting in itself. They even prepared this dystopian video to show us what they intend for our future. The problem isn't that they want to face scan people. The problem is that there are people who are okay with having their face scanned. There's this website, Page X-Ray, where you can paste a link from any internet site, then it will show how many advertising requests, tracking requests, and other requests the website makes. Scrolling down, we can see that Spotify shares data with all these websites. And those sites share the data with even more websites. So it's interesting to see that Spotify shares data with Snapchat and Google. Discord isn't any better. On their official website, they have the screenshot where they tell people we need to scan your face and their provider ID. Let's take a look at KID's website. Honestly, looking at this turns my guts up and down. It's disgusting. These psychopaths really try to make what they are doing look like a good thing, but it's not. It's disturbing. Sure, let them scan your kid's face. Let them scan everybody's face because it's totally normal.
Right.
Think about it. Remember when you were a kid? Could you imagine growing up in a world where your parents teach you to scan your face for everything you do on the internet? It's weird I couldn't find KID on Wikipedia, but Yodi is on Wikipedia. How is it that there is almost no information at all about a service who wants to scan millions of people's faces? Isn't that suspicious? And for those of you who don't know, Wikipedia at the top level is run by the CIA.
Woo!
Yeah, this isn't a conspiracy. If you don't believe it, go research it. How many of you have seen the movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise, where it's all about predicting future crimes that didn't happen?
Yeah, but you know we covered that pre-crime shit, y'all. I'm glad. I'm so fucking glad that people that's getting up on game, or people that was already up on game, is up on game. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to all y'all. My chat is not moving. I don't know if my chat frozen or what, but I know there's people here. There's 7 people I see. Just dropped down to 6, but I don't see my chat moving. You know, like YouTube is fucking with my shit. I'm not sure, unless y'all kicking back, relaxing.
And yet, well, what previously sounded like sci-fi is now a reality, as the UK is building a Minority Report-like system to predict future crimes.
KJ, what's coming? Double homicide, 1 male, 1 female. Killer's male, white, 40. Set up a perimeter and tell him on risk.
I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks. Give the man his hand.
The future can be seen.
Let's take a closer look at Nexus Mod's statement. EU users, age verification will follow once laws in your region require it. Why are they talking about laws that don't even exist yet, as if they knew that they will be enforced anyways? That makes it sound like behind closed doors the European Union is preparing to mandate all member states to push age verification and face scanning everywhere in Europe. But let's be honest, Nexus Mods has been going to shit since a while already. It's said that the most popular modding website bans people for creating mods that remove pronouns from games. This is what happens when ideology overtakes common sense. It's also worth noting that Russia is now forcing a state-controlled messenger app on all new phones in the country. But as a European, I'm particularly worried about Europe because we're supposed to be a democracy, but now the EU has developed its own state-level app to not only verify your age, but also use it for online transactions regarding the digital euro, which is set to launch very soon. Needless to say that any person using the digital euro will entirely give up their financial privacy, making them a puppet of the state. And all this is happening while the EU bans other cryptocurrencies like the privacy coin Monero, and at the same time keeps enforcing lower limits on how much cash you're allowed to spend in transactions. It's also important to know that the original paper of the digital euro said it would replace cash. There's another topic I want to talk about. Portmaster is a must-have for any Windows user, so if you're using Windows and you're watching this now, go get Portmaster. This free open source firewall gives you full control over your computer's connections. If I click on my LibreWolf browser, it shows me all the recent connections, and if I click on these connections, it will even tell me the IP address,
just put
domain
an ad in
name, and
this
the name
shit?
from the company from which the connection came. It will also show which executable is responsible for the connection attempt. Clicking the app symbol will provide us with a world view so we can see to how many countries our computer is or was recently connected to. If you want to, for example, block Windows Update or Microsoft entirely, you can easily do so by using the settings icon. All the way down where it says big dash, expand that, and there you go, Microsoft is blocked. So when I go to my web browser now and try to connect to any Microsoft service, it will immediately be blocked. Europe is facing an absolute critical moment right now. After years of debate, the chat control law could before the end of the year become the new mass surveillance reality of Europe. Right now we have a problem because 15 member states support the surveillance law. If you don't want to scan your face for everything you do online, follow my instructions. Click contact your MPs. Select what's important to you. Then click next and review and send. Select a country. I advise pressuring Germany because they are currently undecided. Next, click on select all to contact all your representatives at once. Finally, at the bottom of the website, copy both the email addresses of the representatives and the message. When you did that, log into your mail, paste the things you copied and send it. If enough people do this, politicians will see that there's lots of people angry mailing them, which could lead to them rethink what they're doing. We should email them daily to make noise and keep up the pressure. Doing nothing is worthless, so do something. Email them. When many people together protest the sick surveillance law being built by a government and big tech corporations, we can stop them. One person alone can do nothing. If 10 people out of 10,000 protest against the surveillance, those 10 people will get punished. But if 1,000 out of 10,000 people protest, what will the government do about it? If enough people stand up for the freedom, their government can't do shit. And let's be honest, if 1,000 out of 10,000 people go on the streets, that still means we have 9,000 useless pieces of shit. Seriously, those people who keep saying that they have nothing to hide are so badly brain dead, it's unreal. Some people say privacy is dead, but those are the same people using Google Chrome as their web browser, as their search engine, as their mail, as their maps, you name it. Privacy is not dead. Those people's brains are. If you want privacy, go get it. It's right there. Could you imagine waking up one morning and seeing this in front of your window? Not just one, but 4 surveillance cameras right in front of your sleeping room? This is happening in Germany right now, and while I know what I would do if this shit was built in front of my sleeping room, that's the problem with everyday people. They don't fight back. Whatever the government does, they just accept it. But that isn't all. Germany is now building facial recognition surveillance cameras from a Chinese state-controlled company. The German police use these cameras to spy on normal citizens. If that doesn't sound bad enough, this Chinese company, namely Hikvision, is involved in military products. We are hitting new levels of insanity every passing month. Facial recognition surveillance doesn't belong in a democracy, it's simple as that. They don't use these surveillance cameras to find terrorists or pedophiles when they themselves are the real predators. They will use these surveillance cameras to find and silence anybody who says anything that they don't like. None of this has anything to do with safety or security or protecting kids. What they want is complete control. What can we do to stop online surveillance? And what can you do right now? One major step in the right direction of digital freedom is to replace the spyware crap that most people use with privacy alternatives. One of the easiest steps to take is replacing Google Search with, for example, SirXNG, and Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge with LibreWolf or a mobile browser. According to multiple sources, Google leads the global browser market share with around 60 to 70% worldwide, which is really strange considering that Google banned AdBlock from their add-ons and that there are other free browsers out there who don't track their users and support AdBlock. One major problem that affects everybody is location tracking. To prevent your phone's SIM card from constantly exposing your location, you should buy yourself a Faraday bag, which will block all signals so nobody can spy on where you are. I'll put the link in the video description. Let's take a look at Google Android versus Lineage OS. For those of you who don't know, Lineage OS is Android, but without all the junk from Google and other companies. Basically, it's a clean system without any pre-installed garbage. On the left, we can see active processes on Google Android, while on the right, that's Lineage. On Lineage, I've only got 4 active processes, which means the battery lifespan will be higher compared to Google Android. But this OS doesn't only increase battery lifespan, it also massively boosts privacy. In fact, the spying on devices running Google Android is extremely bad. Besides built-in trackers that collect your data, here's a list of all permissions that Google has on every single phone running their operating system. Location, physical movement, Bluetooth.
What's up? This channel was called Privacy is Freedom. Privacy is freedom. So not only you getting information, he's also giving you alternatives to motherfucking make sure that you're safe. I fucks with that.
Body sensors, phone calls, camera, external storage, SMS, record audio, modify settings, and of course your contact list. Meaning if a person gives you their phone number and you decide to store their number combined with their real name on your phone, you are exposing that person's real name in combination with their phone number to Google and any other application on your phone that has access to your contacts. But it's not only Google Android that's complete spyware which eats away your device's performance. Microsoft Windows by default is out of control. There are so many unnecessary services slowing down your system, it's a real mess. I do have a video guide on this channel that will show you how to easily disable all the services you don't need. Turning those unnecessary services off will give your PC a performance benefit for free. I keep hearing people complaining about Microsoft forcefully updating their computers without consent. So for those people who don't like not having control over their own hardware, if you want to stop Microsoft from connecting to your personal device, you can easily do that with a single click inside of Portmaster. For those of you who want to get rid of Google search, most people probably use DuckDuckGo or Startpage because they think they're private, but that's probably not the case because DuckDuckGo first of all connects to improving.duckduckgo.com, and it also has a massive amount of advertising requests when we scan their domain. That's questionable behavior for a search engine that claims to not track their users, and let's not forget DuckDuckGo behind closed doors had an advertising agreement with Microsoft. Startpage, on the other hand, sold out to System1, which is an advertising company. I leave it to you if you want to keep using that service. Luckily, there is a whole list of public instances. When you choose one, just make sure Let's Encrypt is the certificate provider, as they are more or less the only trustworthy provider out there. Now, when you select an instance, make sure under Settings within Privacy, the search method is set to Posts. If it's set to Get, that means your search requests could potentially be locked by the provider. If you want to add the search engine to your browser, simply right-click in the search bar and select Add. Then you can select it as default in your browser settings. For most people, the best option is probably to just use the SirXNG instance hosted by Rob Braxman, who is a privacy professional.
Does the NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
It does not.
Not wittingly.
That was a witting, bald-faced lie. There's no saving an intelligence community that believes it can lie to the public and the legislators. Seeing that really meant for me there was no going back.
To be honest, if surveillance keeps rising as it is now, I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years from now there could be police robots patrolling the streets, possibly committing violence against any citizens who don't comply. Would you want your future kids to live in a world like that?
Even a phone agree with that. Damn, that robot is moving like a... Damn. Well, that was that. Hold on, man. I gotta check out something. Let me know if y'all hear me, man. I'm about to use this phone to check to see if my chat moving on another platform. Hold on. Okay. All right. I see y'all on my other platform because I'm on the I'm on the same phone I was using the shit. Okay, cool. Y'all hear me? Shouts out to Crystal. Shouts out. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yep, 348, 1248. Okay, cool. Y'all is doing something, but over here on the main phone, where I'm going live on, it ain't moving. But That's what's up. I'm glad y'all can hear. Shouts out to JoJo. Shouts out to Crystal McQueen. Cool. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. I thought I was tripping. You know, shit, you know, my spirit told me that shit is moving. So I'm like, yo, like, once that video over, like, go to my other page and check my live. So I was like, okay, cool. So that's what I did. That's what I did. So now, about to rock out to some music, and then we gonna be out of here. Let's rock on out. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody. All right, where my music at? Hold on. As long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters. I have to check my other motherfucking I had to check my other page. but that's what's going down. They're doing this more censorship in Brazil. The COVID-19 is motherfucking spike proteins and vaccines and all the other scenes. Making the scene. Let's get it. Let's go. HHN Special Report. The closing segment. The Rock Out.
Born and raised in the ghetto, set up with my hand on the metal. Rap out on a whole other level. I put fear in the guys and the devils. These trying to give the first for the giving me. Might give an archive they eulogy. I told them you ain't new to me. There's nothing you can't do to me. I'm an immortal. Keep your head through the portal. Body turning blue like a squirtle. Smoking no herbal. Calling that purple. Shooting these fans got a brother than a hurdle. That's this laugh. Smarter than herbal. Rappers is drag. Calling them murder. Rappers is trash.
Hell yeah, my chat froze.
I'm the one that'll murder.
But on the other phone, I can check.
But it about a matter of fact, I'm around with it. What about a hurricane, the brain pain, nigga, you better scatter from the leader, get down and hack it, find a bunch of government niggas, I gotta kill him. Fill him with venom, a venom, my back, and wearing the black rappers react, cause I am the killer. Coming straight for the murder, man, the winners, the villains, and never ripping up, ripping 85, and they wanna fuck. You better get bumped, but never bump, and get jumped on the dump, y'all niggas get bumped, niggas around silly. Go home, they yo, get it. Shoot you both, show with no pity. Load up the boat, sell your boat.
What's up? Got your car fixed?
If you provoke the folks and go to smoke, everybody get your home, they gon' get it. Grab the rope, the grab the hold, tie you up, then hang the bitch, pro ceiling, cold feeling, and the whole mission. Going up a building, I'm leaving the 4 minutes. Fans and cops get shot, spin the block, cause I have to pop the old witness. You ain't there to mind your own business. Fuck House Rob, but I mind your own business. Fuck Bill Gates, but I mind your own business. I'ma keep you on, so down you won't bitches. So willing, so driven, I'm cold with it. Got hard bitch, I'm colder than Bruce Willis. Bruce Lee bitch, I keep the soul kicking like DBC, I kick the 4 buildings. So I never been a mama sitting to your motherfucker, make a nigga down there and hit it when the floods return. But I never been a mama sitting to that motherfucker, make a nigga down be a hitter when the flood return. But I never been a mama sitting to that motherfucker, make a nigga down be a hitter when the flood return. But I never been a mama sitting to that motherfucker, make a nigga down be a hitter when the flood return. But I never been a mama sitting to that motherfucker, make a nigga down be a hitter when the flood return. But I never been a mama sitting to the motherfucker, make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns.
When the flood returns, you already know. Yep, I'm on my other phone. I'm looking at the chat on my other phone because the chat frozen over here on the live that I'm doing. So yeah, good shit. You drive your car in a minute. That's what's up. Shouts out to Noah in the building. You know. The motherfucking viral chip. Yup. Just made that shit a lot smaller. Yup. Fuck Ofcom. They can suck. Hell yeah, fuck Ofcom. Much love to Crystal, the goddess in the building. All right. And fuck the motherfucking law. Worldwide exclusive.
Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck the law, we gon' get them all.
dog.
Time to break you off, hit you with the sword.
Sword dog.
Take your head off, hit you in the wall. Horns off to the game dawn. Shallow grave of more. Take off till Niagara Falls.
Hide it from the law.
Blaze off like a mid page.
Gauge with a switchblade.
Display your bringing case to the rib cage.
Horror shit.
Like a horror flick. Bet you wanna wish that I won't do all the shit that I wanna
The Empire.
shit. Got gangs on the bucket list. Taking out feds, politicians in the government. Crazy enemy of brain, watching all the public. You will own nothing that be happy, that's some service shit.
Pop swab.
Killer with a bomb, call me killer bomb. Stop it with a bomb, fire them up like it's just a bomb. It's the bomb, get the bigger bombs from the biggest song. Call them it's a bomb, coming out with a synagogue. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Fuck them all, we gon' get them all, we gon' kill them all. Say all, I see the cause because I'm a boss, but the lost in the fucking songs. Say you with these laws cause they all undercover laws trying to steal your heart. I be on of the fucking door, they can do this all going on the fucking fuck cool.
Empire.
Bed in the fucking head by itself, head bro, popping out the whip, saying yeah, ho, where got the poppy,
Got the pop over the head, bro.
his face, feeding bill,
It's a real crazy.
fucking deep state, I'ma destroy the deep state.
Confidential files, I'ma put that shit on eBay.
Chase the beds down,
Shoot them all on the freeway.
at a speedway,
Shot a cop eating cheesecake.
fucking clean slate,
Beat your body with a knee brace.
fucking deep state, can't wait till the heat fade, no D-Way, can't wait till the heat spray.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? HHN Special Report. Boy, body smooth.
Came hit the valley of blaze, the soul caliber. Then my chrome caliber, bang, it's going back.
Fast degree,
I was so
fast.
wounded, it's kicking you in your orifices. Then smash the source of the show with metamorphosis. Fighting like a warrior, smacking within the audience. Kick like King Florian, pull off in the DeLorean. Doc Brown, witness these black sounds. I pop rounds, hot rounds. Up in your head, body was not found. Drop down, just like a ninja. Stone cold killer, my blade, cut up stars. Create gold, it was my cool. Now with chain, it takes souls. End up exposed on your brains, make it explode. On the typical, you a despicable individual. Pitiful, politicians, time to battle. People happy to fans, be humbling battle. People happy to fans, be humbling in the battle. You better summon the back in with a stop in the back. It's supposed to the federal manage the calculator, the lattice, turn sand in the glasses, turn hate in the axis, dragging from the dragon. You can't imagine I'm blasting lyrical battles. Get damage, you better panic. Savage like Randy Savage. On point like a goddess. My status for rebel action. The acting man is the baddest motherfucker that's on the planet. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked. Little hoe, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. If you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You little hoe, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You better know, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You little hoe, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You better know, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You little hoe, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You better know, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You little hoe, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You better know, if you gon' smoke, you get smoked. You little hoe. Cause it sure looks to me like them niggas ain't.
All right. Shouts out to everybody coming through. It's the HHN Special Report. Much love to Crystal. Much love to Jordan. Much love to everybody. Salute to everybody. Hope everybody have a cool rest of the afternoon, day, evening, and night. You know what I'm saying? You know, sure, you know, we covered some good news, play some music. And plus my other phone started acting up and didn't want to motherfucker show me the chat no more. I'm like, oh my God, no, stop doing that bullshit. But shit, you know, we done with everything, you know, and we almost at 2 hours. I'm about to head to the show. When I do come back, I might go live with the game and shit. So you already know what it is. I'm gonna go live again. You know, and we're gonna be gaming. I don't know what I'm gonna play. show y'all something new or some shit, you know, like a new old classic. The bring some shit back. Or I might go back to the Resident Evil, who knows? But like I hope my shit don't fuck up and my chat freeze up again like it just did now. You know what I'm saying, on this motherfucking phone. But shouts out to everybody coming through, man. Y'all cool. Much love to Vonta. You know what I'm saying? And much love to Crystal, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out to everybody. Everybody that's gonna catch it on the playback. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jordan. Make sure y'all subscribe to each other. That's the only way we can all grow. Don't forget to subscribe to Bearded Conversations, TMB Monkey Man, and for Show TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to Low Key. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. Everybody got good content. Everybody got heads on their shoulders. And, you know, keep your head up. Keep that bread up. Keep your awareness up. Protect your energy. Protect your health. Your mental health and physical health. Protect your family. Protect your household. Protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And hashtag fuck the government, fuck big tech, fuck big pharma, fuck the elite, fuck the world family, fuck the WEF, fuck the UN, fuck the alphabet boys, and fuck the government. Because the government can kiss my motherfucking ass. Pause. We out.